Hey! What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing today? Great, fantastic. I am in Shane Coffee's little garage shed here, and I have a new product that they sent me. It's like a portable fire pit, I guess, by Lifedoo. Got all your little specs and all that good stuff on there. It is heavy. It's not something you'd really want to backpack with. I haven't even opened it up, of course, and I don't even know what the heck I'm getting into. Don't even really know how it goes together. We're just going to wing it and see what happens. So with that being said, he's got a little creek running next to the back part of his property here. Probably go down there and wing chicken wing some stuff up.
Be all romantic.
Not that, but he's trying to spoon.
Not that.
I got some steaks, onion, pepper, mushrooms, shish kebabby style stuff. We'll see if it cooks it. All right? Okay, good, great. All right, we got a little bit of rain coming in. It's supposed to miss us, but we're gonna put this thing together in here once. See what kind of crap we're getting into here. Don't cut towards yourself, you know. Don't mind me.
For safety.
I do what I want. I don't know if you guys can even see this. Hang on, be interested. Since they only come with skewers, it's like a big old version of a. Ooh.
Do you want to use sticks or you just want to rock out some charcoal?
Do whatever. I had some pictures that had some shish kebabs with it there, Lifedoo. What the heck, man? This one's pretty self-explanatory. Just a big old V-neck sweater. That.
Can you stand on it? I think you can. I think you should.
I think you should stand on it.
I think you should stand on it. Let me move.
Alright, let's see if it can handle the McGee test.
Hey!
Okay.
Nice!
Plate big up if you grab both sides. Maybe nothing too crazy.
Now, if you wanted to move it when it's hot,
Don't.
well, yeah, you don't, but you could. Here, you could take,
Some vice grips or something.
or you just take some sticks.
I tell you what, this would be perfect, like going out to a farm pond,
Take sticks and
camping out.
Right.
We're doing some tailgating.
Yeah. You use sticks to move it.
Yeah, when it's put together, it's pretty. Not too bad. Not the fanciest thing, but it'll do the job.
Yeah, I see what you're saying though. If you're going tailgating or if you're just doing some car camping or anything, even if you're just out fishing.
Yeah,
I mean-
the farm pond, you're walking around pretty much in a cornfield. You know, you have your chair sitting there, and then you're ready to cook up some fish if you want.
Doesn't take up any room. It's just a little weighty, that's all.
Doesn't come with a bag or anything. That's what sucks. It'd be nice to fold it into something.
Yeah.
And carry the bag.
You might just have to sit out on your patio at home.
Yeah.
I do like this because that means all the colds are going to end up going down there once they're being used. You know what we should do?
Worst come to worst, it could be a magazine holder.
That's right. Let's throw some charcoal in this.
Uh-huh.
I've got some charcoal. Let's throw some in.
check it out. Because it doesn't come with a grill plate or anything like that. But we found out, trying some Expedition Research grates over the top, do work pretty good. If they would have done one, maybe that sat across the whole unit, that would have been kind of neat. But if you want to get fancy-fied and do your own little rivets or something along the sides, or like he said, a piece of rebar maybe, tack welded to the side. But trial and error, you know. This is why you do these little reviews, so they can get different ideas, I guess. But we'll see what happens. Okie dokie.
Ready to light it?
Sure. Heck yeah. I wonder if we can light it from the bottom. If you soak through the gas, maybe.
No, I've got those, I got my lighter, my fire starter. Hold on. I love these things, man, in the rain.
And I am stuck to using onboard audio now, so hopefully it's doing all right. I broke the audio jack. They want $250 to open the camera, so we're not doing that.
I'm gonna pull back your briquettes. I'm just gonna light this. We'll build around it, right?
Cool. Fantastic.
And once they're ready, we'll push them off.
And throw mine over it just so it burns that crap off of it.
Oh.
Left a little bit of last year's seasoning on there. Little steak preparation. Sorry for bouncing in and out outside. The rain keeps coming on and off. And once again, the camera's not waterproof. Yeah, you know how it goes. Num nums. We got Shane managing the old shish kebabby. We got the rain pelting us. And the fire's just a raging smoking.
It's just a raging smoking.
So we'll see what happens there. Play it by ear and then by beer.
Oh.
Little shish kebabby time. Just don't put your hands in the fire like me. Perfect. The seasoning we're using is the Zatarain's one. I don't know which one of you viewers specifically said, because usually I use the Tony's Creole sauce seasoning. I always say it wrong. I always say Creole, but Creole whatever, Crayola crayon. That's what Jay Coffee said he thinks about when he hears me say that. But anyway, trying the Zatarain's one. Spicing things up a notch. Check it out. Num num.
You ready to try it? Do we do cheers during the COVID? Rebels! You ready?
I'm pulling it off.
I get it.
Can you taste it?
Mm-hmm. That seasoning you use is pretty good.
Not bad.
What'd you call that?
I already tried. Creole crayon sauce, seasoning, whatever. Creole. Creole quail sauce, I don't know.
Crayola.
Yeah.
That steak is good.
Pretty cool. Not too bad with some minor tweaks with that stove. Or fire pit, I guess. Could be a good little fire pit. Here in a minute, I'm going to tell you about the dang. I haven't looked up the price or see what they were asking for it or anything. Sorry for talking with my mouth full, but I think it's a wee bit overpriced for what it is. Maybe if it had some more accessories and things like that, it might be worth the price. But as is, I'm glad they gave it to me for free.
So what did you say the price was? Because
I'm
we
gonna show you
just
the pic-
looked it up.
We just looked it up, and there was $69. It was $79.
$79.99.
Yeah, it was
$79.99, and they were saying that it was marked down for almost twice that price.
The asking price was $199.
Let me show you something. Pan the camera over here. I want to give you guys an example of what $80 would normally get you. So $80 would normally get you something like this, which is the 5-inch folding firebox stove. Now granted, it's not as large as the fire pit that we're using out there, but it's a tenth of the weight of that. Probably actually less than that. But this stove right here has a smaller burn chamber, more BTUs. You can focus on it, fits in your pack. So there's a lot of stuff like that. But what I'm saying is, before we get into the whole spiel about this stove, because I could go for hours.
Look at the shelf.
Look at my shelves. But for somebody who reviews stoves and looks at stoves and kind of has a bit of an addiction with them.
That's why I brought the fire pit here.
Yes, that's right. So we could enjoy it together. Speaking of which, we better check those kebabs. Make sure we flip them. I would say that that's a little bit overpriced for 4 pieces of steel. But I think he's gonna keep living into that stove a lot more and wearing into it, because I see a lot of growth in the stove. I have the hiccups now because I ate that food so fast because it was good.
The cool thing about the fire pit, though, I think you can cook for more amounts of people.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of just a smaller one, you can cook for a family of 4, if not 16 people with hot dogs or something, you know, all at once. So it has ups and downs.
You're going to throw down some steaks on that. Easy. So would I buy the stove? And I'll tell you what right now. So my followers and my subscribers who follow me would know if I would buy a stove or not. Would I buy that stove for $80? Definitely. It's something that I could use. I could use for car camping. I could use just hanging out with my friends, drinking some beer, cooking some steaks or whatever else. Like we're doing now. Yes, I would definitely spend $80 for it. It's worth that price. Not without the accessories though. He didn't get the skewers or the grill plate. So, gotta be honest. You gotta be honest, folks. That's how it goes. But I do like it. I'll tell you what, it is one sturdy SOB.
Oh, I stood on it. And the V shape we noticed too earlier. You know, if you put smaller sticks on the side, it's self-feeding.
Yep.
So that's pretty cool.
So if you want a big fire pit, say you're camping, you can't have a ground fire, and you want to have a really nice fire pit, you could get like a cookie sheet, put underneath it.
Yeah.
Right? Like I have like my cookie sheet for one of my big, like my these stoves.
Yeah.
So you can put a cookie sheet underneath it, feed your fire, you'd have a forever fire. All you really need to do is just maintain the fire. It's wide enough, it'll keep one person warm. It has its ups and its downs, and I think its ups are outweighing the downs. So
Yeah, so far, not
that
bad.
price is just...
Fix the price.
So the foil allows us to, we don't really need, and we've already been moving it like 4 or 5 times, we don't really even need to worry so much about using a grill plate with foil, as long as you roll it tight. But over here, his kebabs that he has, these are nice. And the kebabs are definitely done.
I mean, yeah, you could be cooking over here, cooking in the middle, cooking over here. That's kind of cool.
Oh yes. So we should probably give a kebab to Dorian and Keegan, let them do a first bite roll.
Do your thing.
They would love it.
Oh, it's too hot.
Take a bite anyway. Hot first bite roll. Scrumptious. Scrumptious.
It's good.
Fantastic.
Good. Utilizing the stove, man.
A wee bit of chicken time now.
My hands are kind of clean, I promise.
Coffee stick and chicken.
Coffee
Kinda.
stick and chicken.
quite tasty. So what it really tastes like is that or Crayola crayon sauce seasoning. Pretty good. Not too shabby. This is turning out to be a good little fire pit. We are noticing once the bottom gets plugged up, you do have to poke it through some of the ash, and then she keeps burning really well. It's not bad. We'll see. It's pretty good. Not too shabby. It's doing its job. Ting, 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 ting. Well, we're pretty much done burning. Yes, I pulled this side up. It's still not super hot over here. So, that's a good easy way to unload the bottom coals, what's left over, just pulling up a little bit. It's not too shabby. I don't know. Thing's kind of an impressive, simple little stove. Not too bad. Kind of impressive little stove. Simple, easy, self-explanatory. Needs the grill grate, that's for sure. Shish kebabs would be simple. Not too bad. Pretty cool. Final thoughts coming up. Okay. Alright guys, so here's the final thoughts on the stove. Fire pit, whatever.
On the Lifedoo.
On the Lifedoo. What I like, I guess, like I told you guys before, I'm terrible at reviews, but I mean, it could cook for quite a few people, and it burns slow. I cooked we burned with the Eastern Pine, a little bit of the charcoal briskets, and the Eastern Pine lasted way longer than I've ever burned with it. It did a real good job holding its heat, and just burning real slow, and we cooked for what, 7 people?
7 people.
Not bad. I wish it came with the accessories for sure. Yeah, I mean, we need the grill plate, and the skewers would be awesome if it came with it. I mean, price-wise, I guess, I don't know if
Where it's sitting right now is good.
yeah,
Where they're saying it's coming from,
yeah. Like
I
they're
wouldn't
asking,
say that.
or the original price is $199, but they're asking $80, $79.99. But I mean, I stood on it. It's sturdy. It's strong. It'd be great for like tailgating. I mean, even just camping, cooking out in the yard, whatever. I mean, if you really wanted to haul it to a campsite, backpacking, then you can. It breaks down simple and easy, self-explanatory. You can't really mess it up putting it together. It only goes one way.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's self-feeding. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's not bad.
I want to lift it out. I want to hold on to it like how you would normally, yeah, as a unit.
Because it doesn't come with a carrying case. So, I guess the easiest way.
So you probably want to put these on the inside like this,
I guess.
and then you would take the dirty side and then the dirty side. I mean, it's kind of like a fancy little outdoor briefcase.
Yeah,
But no, it's pretty decent.
it's not bad. I mean, if it did have a case, that would be cool. But if you slip that into your back slot of your backpack, I mean, I guess it's doable, but you're not going to really want to hunker around with 22 pounds of stove.
No,
So-
but you will definitely want to put this in the trunk of your car.
On a beach?
Throw
Oh,
this
that'd
in
be perfect for the
perfect
beach.
for a beach. Put this in the back of your truck.
Yeah.
I was telling him I seen him in his Subi driving down a muddy road, just throwing this sucker out there, just putting it together all muddy and dirty. And you know, after we were cooking in it, it's definitely something that's usable. I mean, it's not a useless piece of gear.
At first, I thought it was just. Look at this
Crap!
thing.
What am I doing?
Yeah.
What am I getting into?
But it's not bad. I know this ain't a crazy camping, hiking, or kayak adventure, guys, but I figured I'd give you something to look at.
Yeah, I think
I mean,
it's
it's
cool.
not bad. It's cool stuff. So I had to bring it over to coffee, and you can see behind me why. So
Yeah, I'm having fun with it too, and it's weird having somebody over here with a stove that's actually not mine. But you know, we were fooling around with it. We were looking at it, and I don't know if you mentioned it or not. But even when we were, I'm just messing, fooling around here. Even when we were out in the yard when it was cooking, the amount of coals and debris that came underneath was really minimal because it just dropped in a path. That's what we were talking about. If you took it to a tailgater and you used charcoal, you would just scoop them up probably with a paper plate when you were done, throw it in the garbage, and be about your way. It's grill plate, definitely. I mean, I think it would need a grill plate, and we talked about possibly just going and grabbing one of those the grill plates out of a gas grill because they're long and thin.
Yeah, to throw across, yeah.
But I don't know. What do you think?
Not too shabby. I think it's not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
I'm a penny pincher, so.
Yeah, I get it.
You know, for the price, I think it could be a little lower, but I mean, it is sturdy as heck. I stood on it. I mean, it'd last you the rest of your life. I mean, it'd be a one-time.
Oh, it'd be getting your
one-time-
grandkids.
Yeah, it'd be a one-time purchase. That's a positive, I guess. But
Unless I mean, it's got a coating on there, which is a stove coating. And it's good up to however many degrees, I can't remember, but I have a stove that's coated with it that I made. And I would say you wouldn't want to leave it outside just because things like this, once they've been heated up and cooled down and heated up and cooled down, yeah, they will rust.
it's gonna go.
But for what it is, if you're the type of person that wants to go someplace and just have a good time, this is
Not
kind
too
of where it's
shabby.
at. Yeah, not too shabby.
I can tell he's a fairly new company because I even checked on YouTube to see the reviews. The oldest one I could find is like 4 months. So it's a startup company. I don't know. They asked if we wanted to test it, so I said yeah. And here we are with you guys.
And here we are.
So with that being said, cheers. Make every day a great exploring Earth. And more adventures to come, guys. We'll see you later. Okay, bye.
I just want to mention that I'm not drinking a PBR. This is so rare that I'm not drinking a PBR. I have some, but he gave me a Modelo, and I have to tell you, it's pretty especial. Good day! See you guys.